What happened to you? Kylie, you look like you got ran over by a bus. I know. Hey guys, welcome back to Wednesdays on my other side. This week's theme is a story, and I'm going to be talking about the best and the worst things in my life, which is my internet friend. So basically, about 4 months ago, 3 or 4 months ago, it's almost been 4, but it's been about 3, but you know. I was doing my usual stalking on Instagram of a bunch of fan accounts, and all of a sudden I saw this one girl comment on a picture. It wasn't even mine, it was on another account. And it was a One Direction account. I never click on One Direction accounts. I don't like One Direction. I don't really have anything to do with them. I never click on any One Direction fan accounts. But for some reason, I clicked on this account. And the first post that came up was, "Here's my number, text me." So, me being me, I texted her. And she was super, super sweet. And, well, she said she was 15. She wasn't. I'm like, "I'm 13. And she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm 13 too." Never mind, I'm not really 15. I'm 13. Flash forward about 2 weeks, she ended up being 12. And you know, I was completely fine with that because, like, I've never really had a friend that was, like, a lot younger than me. Like, I was turning 14 and she just turned 12. And I'm like, you know what? Whatever, like, cool, you're 12? Amazing. So, the night we started talking, about 15 minutes into the conversation, she's like, "Hey, wanna FaceTime?" I'm like, duh! I had no makeup on, and I'm just like, you know what, let's just throw it on. Bam, bam, bam. Whoa, look like a clown, but who cares? So we're FaceTiming, and literally we got about probably 15 inside jokes from our first FaceTime, and I just think it's so funny. And we talked so much. We were talking for about 4 hours, our first ever FaceTime, and it was so cool. And I met her sister. I'm like, "What up?" And her sister is so cool, and she's so cute, she's so teeny. And I kid you not, we talked every single day. Like, we still do. We talk every single day. Like, whether it's just like sending each other a picture, like a text post or something, we talk. Oh, somebody's on my toy. We talk all the time. It's continuously. But the first about a month, it was insane. Like, we talked from the time that we woke up to the time we went to bed, and within like a week even, we were like already like best friends. Like, and she's like, "Hey, I'm coming to your state, maybe we can meet." And I'm like, "Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Like, I never met an internet friend, that'd be coll." And to be honest, whenever people say this, you don't really take it seriously. You're just like, yeah, you probably like get busy whenever you're here. Like, something will probably happen. Like, probably, like, it's not 100%, so they probably won't even be down here. I really wanted her to come down, but I just thought, like, you know, she's not going to be able to. Like, something's going to happen where she's not going to be able to. And I was at the mall, actually, and she texted me, "Kylie, I got the ticket!" And I'm like, woo, she got the ticket. She is coming down. We're finally gonna meet. This was after like 2 months of knowing her. Like, we're finally gonna meet. Oh my god. We were both so excited about it. We're like, oh my god, we're gonna meet. We've been like best friends for like forever. And her and my mom, let me tell you, they built like the best friendship like I've ever seen between like any of my friends and a mom. Like, it is insane. And she's like, "I hope you know whenever I meet you, I'm just gonna run right past you and go for your mom." And I'm like, "I know you are." And where I live, it is so hot. It is like 120 degrees. And I told her, I'm like, "Once you get off that plane, you're gonna be complaining." And she's like, "No, I won't." I'm like, "Yeah, you will. You just watch." First text I get from her whenever she lands in my state, "Oh my god, it's so hot." But we were so excited whenever she finally got to my state. And she was staying with her grandparents, who just coincidentally, I cannot say that word, lived like about 30 minutes from me, which was so insane and so crazy, and it was like fate. About like 2 or 3 days into her coming here, we're meeting. So we set a day, and we're like, okay, we're gonna meet at the mall. It's gonna be all fun, and yeah. I took my grandma and my mom because my grandma was down and my mom just wanted to go. So the day comes, I am meeting her, and what we were planning on doing is meeting and then going to lunch with my mom and my grandma. I know if I bring my mom with me whenever I go see her for the first time, she's gonna hug my mom first. So since we were eating at the Cheesecake Factory, which is on the complete other side of the mall, I'm like, Mom, you stay here and I will go get Victoria. So my mom sits in front of the Cheesecake Factory and I'm like, I will go get her, I will be right back. So me and her are meeting in the food court, which is far away from the Cheesecake Factory. The Cheesecake Factory is not in the food court. So I see her sitting there and I'm like, oh my god, it's her. And I'm like, Victoria, and then I see her like pop up. It pops up, like she's recording this. She pops up and bolts over to me. You can see it on the camera, on the video. She pushes this guy out of the way to get over to me, and it was just so cute. And I immediately looked down at her. I'm like, you said you were 5 foot, like you were so teeny. Insert the height difference here. And we just talk for a couple minutes and we're like, okay, so my mom's at the Cheesecake Factory. She's like, oh my god, I need to go see your mom. I'm like, okay. So we walk back to the Cheesecake Factory and we have lunch together and we have inside jokes about the lunch too. So basically, we got this pizza at the Cheesecake Factory. One of the pieces was literally just burnt. Nothing but burntness. Like, it was like a little bitty, like, thin thing of just complete burntness. And then also we got to this cheesecake named the Oreo Dream Extreme Cheesecake, and it had like this little like chocolate mousse thing on top, and we call it poop on the cheesecake, which is so weird. I told you, internet friends are just like so weird and so awesome, and I love it. So we have lunch, and then it's time for us to go out on our own, and we don't really even go into any stores that like I really remember like being in for like a while. We pretty much just like walk around the mall, like go into a couple stores here and there. We went into like Hot Topic and Windsor and she tried on like these heels that were like ridiculous, and like she looked like so stupid in them because like they were like these lace up like giant heels, and like she's like so teeny. It was just so funny. So yeah, we were pretty much just walking around the mall just talking and just enjoying each other because like it was the first time we've ever met, so just like talking about like whatever we wanted to talk about. Oh, and at the Cheesecake Factory, she did run directly up to my mom and she tried to steal something in Hot Topic, and I'm like, put that back. I'm not getting arrested the first time I ever meet you. Maybe the second time, but not the first time. And I met her grandpa and grandma, and they were like the cutest little people ever. And he's like, Kira, do you want to go get like some ice cream? I'm like, Victoria's like, it's Kylie. And he's like, oh, okay. He sent us in a text message, and it's just so funny. That time it was pretty much just like getting to know each other a little bit more, like in person, just getting comfortable with each other in person, like being weird, even more weird. Before we're leaving, I'm like, oh my god, this cannot be the last time I'm ever gonna see you. And then her grandpa's like, oh, well, we're going to a movie on Sunday, like, you can come if you want. And I'm like, oh yeah, the grandpa likes me. So I'm like, sure, let's go to a movie together, why don't we? Sunday rolls around, and we are going to a movie, and we're going to see Inside Out, which is a cartoon movie, and to be honest, I loved the movie. And I was over at her grandma and grandpa's house for about an hour, and we're just like on her computer, like watching my YouTube videos and listening to One Direction, which, a little bit of 5 sauce here and there, taking a bunch of selfies and just being absolutely ridiculous and retarded. And her grandma's like, hey, let's go to a movie now. I'm like, sure. And I thought it was with her grandpa and grandma, and her obviously, and me, but it was just me and Victoria, which was really cool because like we just got to go to a movie together. And I kid you not, she almost got us kicked out of this movie theater. So basically, this girl comes over and she's like we're sitting in our seats, and this girl comes over and she's like, you're in my seat, and we're like, excuse me? And Victoria, she was like, what? What'd you just say to me? She's like, you're in my seat. Like, this girl was like 40. She's like, you're in my seat. And Victoria, she's like, I don't see any of your stuff here. And then she's like, my purse is right there, sweetie. And she goes, but it's not in our seat. It was like, her purse was like 2 like things over. And I'm just like, what? And this girl starts yelling at her husband, like, these seats were for us, like, why didn't you, like get these girls away from the seat? And I'm like, come on, let's go. I literally say to her, I'm like, okay, just come on, let's just go. Because she's like legit getting into an argument with this girl. So we get in another seat. Guess what happens? We get kicked out of that seat too. So we get into this seat. It is in the second row from the front, on the floor. You know what I mean? Like those floor seats that are like in the very front that nobody wants to sit on. Because there was legit no seats in this theater. Those were the only ones left. So like, okay, guess we gotta sit here. And then this is like a child's movie. And me and Victoria, we are in the theater. This thing comes on. We don't even know what's happening. We are laughing so hard, and we're having to like contain ourselves, and it wasn't working. Like we were just like laughing so hard and Snapchatting, and she's like lifting her leg up into the audience and stuff, and I'm like, dude, you need help. Overall, it's just so fun meeting internet friends, and I know this was like a really boring video maybe, but it's just so fun meeting internet friends, I think, in my personal opinion, because you just really can be yourself around them. Like, they know how insane you are. You're just really yourself around them, and I just love it so much. Yeah, so that was my very long story time video, and I hope you guys liked it. And we're planning on seeing each other maybe this month, and hopefully during Halloween. That was my video, and hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys next Wednesday.